Kings and Magic today in Orlando. Morgan, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your concern level for this game?
9.5.
Wow, I was going with an 8.9. Yours is higher than mine.
I mean, they're pretty close together, but yeah, I'm not. Again, with what we saw against one of the worst teams in the league, it scares me sometimes. Like, what kind of Kings team are we going to get? Now, we've seen the Kings respond after some of these bad games, but it was a bad game.
And that's where, on one hand, I'm like, can we see like the angry Kings in this one?
Please.
Can we see a team that's like, you know what? We had been playing some good basketball before this.
Yes.
We just laid an egg in Washington. We're going to come out fired up, and we're going to send a message because these games matter. They're important at the end of the season. But that's also like, sounds like wishful thinking a little bit.
It does.
This Orlando team scares me because they're playing some great basketball right now.
Give me the numbers, Deuce.
They've won 5 in a row, 10 of 11. They're awesome at home. Their last home win against the Pelicans, the crowd was unbelievable. They're 25-9 on the home floor, so they're playing good basketball there. And then when it comes down just to the raw numbers, they're one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. They're long, they play physical, they get into you. They want to slow down the pace a little bit, just execute shit. They're a young team that doesn't seem to get rattled.
No, and they seem to be vibing right now. You know, you have players talking after games, talking about how they are vibing, how the crowd is getting into it. It's another home game for them. Then you talk about the physicality and the length. How many times this season have we talked about length really bothering the Sacramento Kings? So hopefully the Kings will match their physicality.
They have to.
But it's not only about matching, it's about taking it up to a whole nother level, because the last time that they played Orlando in Sacramento, Paolo Banchero went off.
He was nasty. The Kings won that game in double overtime. Monk had 37 points off the bench.
Yes.
Banchero finished with a monster game. He had 43 points, and he's coming off a triple-double last game.
No
he
big
looks
deal.
like he's playing better and more confident than ever. I think the one area of concern, if you're a Magic fan, would be, okay, we beat up on the bad teams.
Yeah.
They are 26-6 against teams below 500. They're 16-22 against teams above 500. That seems like a lot of teams in the East, because the East is not very good.
That's like the Knicks. And look what happened with the Knicks. It was a very competitive game, and the Kings played some good basketball even in that loss. But this is one of those games where I'm like, You laid an egg against the Wizards. You got to find a way to get this win, but I'm just not feeling super confident tonight.
I don't know how anyone would feel confident, because it's just, you don't know what you're going to get with this team from night to night.
Yep.
We've seen them beat some of the best teams. Like, if you were to tell me, hey, the Kings handled business against Orlando, it wouldn't be shocking. But this is also a team that I think posed a lot of problems for the Kings. Last time the Kings were there,
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox had that crazy-ass game winner three-pointer at the buzzer in Orlando. But Jamal Mosley has his team playing well, and I think it's going to be a really tough game for Sacramento. Let us know what you think in the comments below. How are you feeling about this game for the Kings? We'll be live for a late-night chat tonight following Kings and Orlando.
Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. They tell you what they know. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. The podcast that you know.